Jerome Powell, the chair of the Federal Reserve, has stated that a central bank digital currency would undercut the need for cryptocurrencies. And he said, quote, that in particular, you wouldn't need stablecoins. You wouldn't need cryptocurrencies if you had a digital US currency. I think that's one of the stronger arguments in its favor, and I don't even know where to begin. I'll start with this. Central bank digital currencies will not make cryptocurrencies obsolete, but it is the opposite. The stronger control a government has on their central bank digital currencies, the more we will see the prices of decentralized currencies such as Bitcoin or Monero, for example, explode to prices that we can't even imagine today. And contrary to popular belief, central bank digital currencies are actually very harmful. CBDCs is a very heated and controversial topic. And on July 7th, I retweeted a tweet that I saw that was in reference to central bank digital currencies. I went to go check on it today, and the tweet was deleted by the original author. And I'll tell you why I think the tweet was deleted in this video. And with Jerome Powell, when I look at his statement, I do not believe that it was a genuine statement, because he mentioned that if we have a digital US currency, then we don't need cryptocurrency because we have our own digital currency. But I do not believe that he actually believes what he said, because Jerome Powell, whether you like him or not, whether you agree or disagree, he is an intelligent person, and he knows, along with all the other people in government, that cryptocurrency wasn't created to be digital. It was created to be decentralized money outside the hands of the government. So if you have your own digital currency, this doesn't replace the need for a digital decentralized cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin, or a privacy coin such as Monero. And when you look at Bitcoin, the only reason why it's worth even more than $100 today is not because it's digital, and it's not because you can move it across the world. It is because it is decentralized. Being digital is just a byproduct of it first, number one, being decentralized. And if what Jerome Powell stated, if he was actually genuine, right, he really meant this, we already have digital currency today. Most people in the United States do not use physical dollars. They use digital money, whether it's through credit cards or through apps such as Venmo or PayPal. This has nothing to do with digital money. It has everything to do with decentralization. And in terms of a central bank digital currency coming to the United States, something will be coming very soon. And we have still yet to find out what exactly it will be. Many of us are aware that Jerome Powell did meet with Brian Armstrong in May. And federal officials will be broadly examining the digital payments universe in a discussion paper that could be released in early September, Powell said. So September time, we'll find out more what exactly the United States is doing with a central bank digital currency. And coming back to that original argument, if we have a digital currency, then we don't need, digital cryptocurrency. But if that was really the case, it doesn't work. Other federal officials are already debating this topic, saying that a CBDC is not needed, because if the real argument was we want digital money, then we already have it today. And when we look at central bank digital currencies, the reason why I have said numerous times before, along with many others, that it is very dangerous is because when you have a central bank digital currency, you have a government that controls your money, absolute control. And today we do not have that in the United States. Today what we have is a partition system. If one of your banks closes or doesn't want to do business with you, you go to a new bank. If one of your credit cards gets shut down, they block your transactions, you get a new credit card or a new debit card. But if you're in a system where it's all controlled by one person or one entity, there is no escaping. And when we look at China's social credit system, this is only possible today because they have full control of how their citizens spend their money. The Chinese social credit system is a system that ranks people based on their behavior. If they're good, they get points. And if they're bad, or what the Chinese government thinks is bad, they lose points. And when they lose points, they might lose certain privileges, such as going on a plane, going on a train, or even eating at a restaurant. And of course, I'm not saying that the United States is going this direction. But when I bring this point up in this video or previous videos, what I'm trying to get across, the message is when you have full control of money, it is very dangerous, right? China already has this because they have control over apps such as WeChat Pay and Alipay. And of course, China is a leader in central bank digital currencies. They have already leased their CBDC digital yuan. Things are not looking good for the citizens of China. So when we look at the United States, they're aware of these issues around the world. Having full control of money can be very dangerous. You don't want to just release something into the wild. You want to make sure that it is done right. And I'm sure the United States is aware of this. We even saw a couple years ago, I think it was about two years ago, San Francisco banned facial recognition technology because they understand the dangers of having control, oversight of your people. But when you have full control of the money supply, this is where it even gets more dangerous. And I know you're probably listening to this thinking, who is this guy? Maybe this is the first time you're seeing my video. And you're saying, what is this guy talking about? This guy is a conspiracy theorist talking about how full control of money is extremely dangerous. So this tweet that was deleted was a video of Augustine Carstens, who is the general manager of BIS, the Bank for International Settlements. And in that tweet of that video, I retweeted it and I said, here's your daily reminder to own Bitcoin, because the video was showing or proving how governments know how powerful central bank digital currencies are. And again, maybe you're watching this video and you don't believe me. So I'm going to show you the clip from the man himself. I was able to find it on YouTube. Here is the clip.
Our analysis on CBDC, in particular for the use of general use, we tend to establish the equivalence with cash. And there is a huge difference there. For example, in cash, we don't know, for example, who's using a $100 bill today. We don't know who is using a 1,000 peso bill today. A key difference with the CBDC is that central bank will have absolute control on the rules and regulations that will determine the use of that expression of central bank liability. And also, we will have the technology to enforce that. Those two issues are extremely important, and that makes a huge difference with respect to what cash is.
So there it is, from the general manager of BIS himself, central banks with absolute control of the money. And like I said, the United States is aware of this issue. I think all governments around the world, they know when you have absolute control of the money, it's very powerful, but also it can backfire. And the end of the article that we opened up with states it would be more important for the United States to get it right than to move quickly. And I totally agree with this. If they move quickly and they release a bad product, it will backfire. So I'm sure when Brian Armstrong met with Jerome Powell, this is probably something they discussed. And who knows what it's going to look like? Will USDC be the United States central bank digital currency? Who knows? Maybe instead of having it all controlled by one or two people, maybe each state in America gets to run a node and come to consensus. So Jerome Powell definitely understands that the whole point of cryptocurrency is not that it's digital. If the whole point of Bitcoin was just to be digital money, Bitcoin would have never made it past $1. We have Venmo, we have PayPal, we have Cash App, we have Zelle. It's all about decentralization. And if you have a government with full control, the total opposite of decentralization, this helps the people realize the need for a decentralized currency that they can control. And this is why if governments around the world clamp down very hard on central bank digital currencies, we will see the prices of currencies such as Bitcoin, Monero, and the others skyrocket to prices that are unimaginable. So I really do hope that the United States does this right. I don't want the price of cryptocurrency to explode at the expense of central bank digital currencies. I'd rather that we never have central bank digital currencies, but that's not the reality. We will have CBDCs, and my hope is that the CBDCs that we do have in the future are not fully controlled by these governments and do give us some freedom. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.